Hey guys, it's Danielle, and today I don't really have anything much to talk about. I kind of want to make it short because I'm really tired. I just got home from school probably like maybe an hour ago. My bus was late. We had a new bus. I mean, it was pretty cool. I was listening to music and the wind was blowing. It was like a Mumford and Sons music video. It was so dope. My God, I just used the word dope. So I sprained my ankle, just to throw it out there. I sprained my ankle pretty bad. And this wasn't just like some little sprain that was just swelled up maybe like that much for about a day. No. This happened on Saturday evening and my ankle is still swollen and it is Friday at 6 o'clock. This is almost a whole week. Technically, I'm the stupid one because I haven't really been wrapping it up because it doesn't hurt whenever I walk on it. The story of me spraining my ankle, because I'm an idiot, I go running every day that I can. Obviously not now, but I mean I go running every day that I can and I run 1 mile. I don't stop or anything. Came back home and my sister Jordan, in my last video that was sitting next to me, she is an ROTC for our school. So she has PT sometimes after school and she has to do like push-ups and such. And she was in there doing them. Well, I mean, although I don't play sports at school, I do try to be active at home by myself because it's easier for me. I don't have to be around so many people. As emo as that sounds, she was doing push-ups and I was like, oh, I can do them too because I worked out for 3 months. Act like that's such a big deal. What the hell? We had like a little contest. Well, she got pissed because I beat her at doing push-ups. It wasn't beating her as in like, oh, who could do more, even though I did more. So we did push-ups, we did planks, we did both kinds of planks. It was like whether you go like this, and then there was one in like push-up position, right? Well, I beat her in those, and of course she got kind of mad because I was beating her. Like, I don't win at anything compared to them. I'm in a very big military family, and all of them are in the Marine Corps. All of them, of course, are like, they've all been through the toughest, you know, it makes them the best. So they're all very competitive. And I'm known as like the very artistic type of like, you know, they don't really see me as like, oh yeah, she can do this, she can do that. I mean, like, I have a really good stamina, but not very strong. And I'm not very outgoing with sports, so it just makes it kind of hard for them to believe that I would win. And she got mad because I actually won this time. Well, so I was like, you know what, let's go out in the backyard and we can play a running race back and forth. I thought she was just gonna go and put on some running shoes. She comes down in the full attire, some kind of shirt, kind of like this one, comes down in like shorts and her running shoes and her hair up in a bun. And she won at that because, mind you, I say I don't do good in races because I either feel bad for one and I let the other person win. I also I'll look at them and I'll just bust out laughing because their face, it doesn't work for me. The running turned into volleyball. I was like, hey Joey, go get the volleyball. Or, you know, we were bumping the volleyball guys, you know. What's it called? It's the, you know, whenever you hit it and you have to, like, in a real game, you have to hit it over to the other side. She hit it hit the fence. Then it just was on the floor. I didn't feel like picking it up. So since the only sport that I know how to play is soccer, I was dribbling the ball in between my feet. Well, I didn't see a hole. And that hole turned into me falling against the fence. I just like completely, and I was crying. I was hurting because my foot just went sideways and just popped. And I still remember hearing the whole thing. I can still remember seeing it. I wanted to throw up at the moment. My foot was uncontrollably, like, it looked like my foot was having a seizure, man. Well, I mean, obviously, it was swollen. I couldn't walk. I was just crying. I was yelling at my mom to come and help me. I am over dramatic AF. I figured it would be hard for them to believe me, so I was crying. And they came running over there. Joey's in one ear telling me how stupid I am for playing the freaking volleyball with the soccer ball. I laid on the couch like all night. I watched a Netflix movie and all that. My foot's just completely sore. I couldn't move it. And then I went to school. I told the nurse, I was like, hey ma'am, I was like, my foot is pretty swollen. I didn't know that bruising was a form of healing. Well, by the end of that day, which was Monday, it started turning really purple on the sides of my foot. Not as bad as it was the other day, but it's healing. And I mean, it's bruised all right here and all right here. This side too. It's just it's just completely bruised. It's really not as swollen as it was the other day, like on Monday and Tuesday. It's gone down a lot, and thank God it has. But I mean, it is very frustrating that I can't go running because it is something that kind of keeps me happy. Basically, I guess I learned my lesson not to play with a soccer ball. I learned my lesson not to do sports, which has probably been my lesson for the past 8 years. Oh, by the way, this is not a hickey if anybody was looking at it. I don't have a love life. I sit here all the time. I have a necklace, this necklace actually, and I tied it to be like this on me, and as you can see how it would tie, it irritates my skin. Thank you for watching this video, and give it a thumbs up if you would like to, and you can subscribe as well. And I will also have my Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram in the description if you would like to follow me. I do post a lot on Snapchat if you would like to see my life outside of this at all. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video, and I will hopefully come up with a different idea other than just talking. So, deuces.